Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Arav and you're watching Scratch Tech. In the last video, I told you of the motion, look, sounds, events, and control blocks, and we left these four blocks: sensing, operators, variables, and my blocks. So today I'll tell you from the sensing blocks. So the first block is touching mouse pointer. This block works if we want to put a game like this if we are making, and it is very commonly used. So first we'll pull out the when green flag click, then forever block, and if then block. So if you want to make a game, if touching mouse, if this cat sprite is touching mouse pointer, then you can write the code. For example, move 10 steps. So when I click on the green flag, you can see this is highlighted with a light yellow color, and if I touch this cat sprite, then it will go and move 10 steps forward like this. But if I change this to go to sensing category, if I will change this to touching color, move 10 steps and touch a color, any color, and I touch on this now, so it won't move 10 steps. So this works. These both are of different commands. These. So here are three blocks touching mouse pointer, and you can change it edge. And if you have a already added sprite, for example, we had a sprite of apple. So go to sprite 1, and if you can now see there is an option of apple, as apple is also on the stage with the sprite 1. So you can select it by this, and you can make anything. You can this put any block out of these threes. If color, this is touching this color. So for example, if red color, for example, we choose this color. If this color is touching this, this, sorry, you can change that to this, and this one to this, and we can move this right here, and we can, if touching mouse pointer, and we can just duplicate that block like this and remove that block. And if color, this is touching this, so when I touch this, it will move 10 steps, and if it will touch this cat's color, this color, it will move 10 steps. So we shall go to next block. This is the distance to anything, any sprite. For example, this is mouse pointer, and the next one is apple. If we are making a chasing game, it will be used. For example, if we are making a game, rat, cat, a cat is chasing a rat, so that at that time we can use this one. If distance of apple is equals to any number, we can use that. So now we shall, this is the next ask, so we should just remove this. So this is the next block, ask what is your name. So if I put when green flag clicked, ask what is your name, we can type here a thing, but it will, for default it is written what's your name and wait. So when you click on this, you can see a panel come here, and it asks what's your name. So for example, if I write Arav, it will hide, and if you so you can see on the blocks area there is a answer block. If you check mark that block, it will show answer. As I typed Arav, so in the answers panel it will show Arav. For example, when I click the green flag again, if I write anything else, for example, area, then it will show area. So this is the answer block, and it can be used when you are making a quiz game or anything else asking game. This is the key. The next one is a key space, or you can select any key from here. So it is the key dash pressed. So it is also used in the if then or if then else. If, for example, if you are making a racing game, you can select right arrow. If right arrow pressed, then we can change x by 10 and put a forever block. So when I click on the green flag, and I press the right arrow key, it will change x by 10. But if I press the left arrow key, it won't work because we don't have the script for the left. So you can duplicate the if then block, put it down here and select it right arrow, select the left arrow and write it -10 like this. So now if I press the left arrow key, it will move to the left side, and if I press the right arrow key, it will move to the right side. So this was the if key pressed. The next block is mouse down. The mouse down is also in making a fruit slicer game. For example, I have made a game from a fruit slicer. I should show you from you can see that this is the project of fruit slicer game. We have to touch the begin button, and this is the game. If you slice the bomb, it will play a sound of creak, and if you cut a fruit, it will change score by 1. So this was the example, and we can we can use the, for example, I have here use the in the slice use if mouse down. The mouse down means to click. If it is click, then do. So the mouse down works as a click. So now we shall go to scratch again. So we were here on the sensing category here. So our next block is mouse X and mouse Y. So the mouse X is the X position of mouse. Mouse Y is the Y position of mouse. Like we have a X and Y position of this cat sprite. The next one is the set drag mode. It's not commonly used, so we will not use. And the next one category is operators. So the first one is with two spaces to type and with a plus sign. So this adds two number. For example, if we write 2 plus 3, it will tell the answer as 5. If we write 2 plus 9, it will show the answer as 11. So then it has told the correct answer. If we change the number like this, it will tell the correct answer. The next one is the with a minus sign. So if you write a number here, it will minus those numbers and tell you the answer like this. So I have written 18 minus 3 and it will tell the answer as 15. The next one is with the asterisk sign. So this multiplies two number. For example, 2 multiplied by 4 is equals to 8. 2 multiplied by 3 is equals to 6. 2 multiplied by 1 is equals to 2. So this works as a multiplier. And the next one is the with the slash sign, and this divides two number. For example, 8 divided by 2 is equals to 4. 8 divided by 4 is equals to 2. 16 divided by 4 is equals to 4. So these are the four operators of the maths. It can be used also. And the next one is pick random. If we want a number to take itself a random number, so we can use this block pick random 1 to 10. You can type the number here, for example 56 to 90. Then it will pick pick a random number. For example, he has now picked 67, 64, 77, 69, 72. But if I change this as -1, then it will take 3, 40, 70, 70, 87. and it will keep going on. And the next one is greater than, next one is smaller than, and the next one is equals to. If we are making a game of boxing, then it can be used. For example, if you wrote a punch state, you make a variable of punch, and this can be used in much games. For example, the fruit slicer game, I used it here, the greater than, and here the twice use this, the greater than again, and so on. So the next one is and or not. So you can see here is a space. For example, if we can choose here, for example, this if one great two if 277 is greater than 50 and 31 is less than 50, and then we can put this block into the if then block like this. If we are making a game, it can be used very easily, and it makes our command in one, and we can use them. This is the or one, this is the not one. For example, we are making this game like this one. I have used the or and the not one, the or block and the not block. No, if not mouse down, then so these can be used in making such games. And so the next one is the variables category. So this is a variable. This is the my variable default. So if you check mark this, it will show here. Last time when we checked the answer, it showed like this, and when we don't check it, it will hide it. So you can make a variable like this, and this is a crowd variable. If you have signed in, this option comes for only signed in users. So you can make a variable. For example, variable name is sprite. So this is a variable named sprite, and these variables can be used in making fruit slicer and much games. For example, I've used this block, these much variable, high score, score and slice position, and I made a list. So here is also option for list, make a list. If you click on make a list, and for example we made a list for sprite 2. Okay, so when we make a list, it will show some options here. So this we can delete this and delete this one also. There is also option for rename the variable and delete the variable. So the next category is my blocks. So I can tell you, first we can make a block. First check this, run without screen refresh, and you can type the name of your block. For example, we make walk. Okay, so this is we have to define walk, what he have to do if we use the walk block. So first we have to define it. So the definition we should write like this: walk, define walk, move 10 steps, change x by 10. So now you can see, and there is also the block like these blocks. So we can take the block, when green flag clicked, forever walk, and we can also take a wait 0.9 seconds. So now the cat sprite will move forward when we click on the green flag like this. So this was the my block category, and I now told you what is the my block variable operators and the sensing category. So thank you and please like the video.